Uh, oof. I just finished a I just finished making a video of a father who sent me an email of his son who died. Small boy. I just finished it. Eh, Most probably it'll be before this. I'm drinking because I don't want to cry, man. Not finished crying. So, but I was like, you know, I want to, I wa- I want to say what is in my heart. I don't want to just let it go. So I thought, okay, make this video. So don't mind if it's going to be slow or it's going to be waste of your time. Uh, I hate crying online. It's a good thing my wife and my kid is not there. They have gone out anyway. Okay, all right. Just give me a few seconds. Okay. Oh, this is part of the it's part of the series. I make these videos, part one, two, three. If you have seen it, I don't know. This is part five or six or whatever. Let me check. Like I told you, I'm making these videos to speak from the heart. So it's not very professionally done. It's very natural. Give me a second. I'm checking the which part is this. This is part number six. Yeah. Anyway, okay, okay. All right. The links are below in the description. Part one, two, three, four, five. I wanted to make this video series of videos that if in case tomorrow I die, my daughter can look at these videos and gain wisdom and insight. Or if anyone is my client, they can. What are the things from the heart I would share with them? And the reason I'm making it for free is because there are like some of you who can't afford to take my services, but I want to give you something of value. So the links for part one to part five are there. This is part six. These are long, drawn out videos which are not planned out. It's not like, hey, I'm going to give you these 10 points. It's from the heart. So today, even though I have a script of, point number 88 onwards, um, I thought I'll just speak from the heart. So the reason I'm like this right now is because the previous video, this guy he wrote to me about his son who died, and honestly, I swear I thought I was just going to make a normal video. I seriously, I thought I was going to make a normal video. I didn't think I'd feel anything, but then I suddenly saw in my mind's eye a father holding his baby. I, s- I saw a father holding a baby, how he must have felt seeing that baby move. Then suddenly I saw another image of that baby not moving. It was, I don't know what happened. Just, just couldn't take it. You know, there are, I know people who have seen their own children die. I've met those people and they're never the same people again. They're never the same. Once you hold your own son or daughter in your arms and the child is no more, you can't be the same. That is why I get so angry when anyone says they support Israel. I get so angry. Not because I hate Israelis or not because I hate Jews. I don't know them. But when you see these videos of a father holding his baby, even if it is Muslim, even if it is, even if he's an extremist and he's holding his baby in his arms, and your heart will break. Yeah. And these are not extremists, these Palestinian people, they are like you and me. And my blood boils when these guys who are supporting Israel will give you a logical statement and tell you, why these kids are dead? Because they're used as a shield. They Then I asked them, did you see that they used as a shield? Oh, this is the casualties of war. Oh, what about the Russians? Or what about Africa? When people talk like this now, if you are a father, if you are a mother, if you have a child, and someone justifies a killing by giving you logical statements, there are these underground tunnels where they can keep their children, but no, they show these children, and when they die, they are acting or they are faking it. I can't stand it. Yeah. I can't stand it. Just imagine today, we human beings have lost our humanity to such a level. We have lost our humanity. We have lost the ability to be a human so badly that people will justify the death. They can see the video, they can see the photograph of a baby dead, and they don't feel an iota of pain. They don't feel anything because they'll say, "Oh, this is a Muslim, this is a Palestinian." Why? Because they support US or they support Israel. They'll feel this pain if it was their child and the child got a small cut or little blood. They'll feel a lot of pain. But when they see someone else's child, and that also if it's another religion that they don't like, that's it. For me, you can be Muslim, Hindu, Christian, atheist. But when I see a small child now, I can't take it. That's why I broke off with people that I know from 10 years, 20 years. People who are my friends, 10 years, 20 years. But they used to give me intelligent justifications. Loy, this is the Matrix. Andrew Tate, no? Matrix. They're brainwashing you. Why are you talking only of Palestinian children? What about the Russian children? What about the African children? What about children in some third world countries? You never see them. You only see Palestinian children. Loy, you're being brainwashed. And then they'll tell me, Loy, do you know that 5,000 kilometers of underground tunnels? Why is, uh, the Hamas, they're using these tunnels? So I asked them, you saw the tunnels? You saw it? Can you show me the link, video link, where they've shown the tunnels? The reason why I don't get into that kind of discussion is because then they'll tell you, but Loy, but this and but. So it's a waste of your time. For me, when I see a baby lifeless in a father's arms and the father is crying those tears of pain, I'm not going to sit and debate, hey, what about, can you prove it? I'm not going to have an intelligent, the intelligence square debate, Oxford debate. Why do you think I completely hate Ben Shapiro? I used to like that guy. I don't hate him as a human being. I can't stand him anymore because every time I think of Ben Shapiro now, anyone, Donald Trump or anyone, and when I hear the way they talk about the massacre and the genocide of these children, these innocent people, and how they politicize it, how do they see? I'm not talking of showing a flag and disrupting uh, protesting or breaking a glass or painting something. I don't do all that. I'm just talking of a father or mother holding a child, a lifeless child. I have sometimes I get these youngsters who have never been a parent, who have never been married, who don't have children. And they are trying to be so intelligent and so smart and say that, hey, they are using it as a shield. Hey, this can be AI. Oh, we don't know the real, maybe they are actors. Really? When my baby is sick, no, my daughter, when she has fever, my wife doesn't sleep the whole night. Just when she has fever. Only fever. When my daughter is sad, no, and my daughter should just like this, just this much. It just hits me. I have a strong voice because I've been a professional speaker. So when I sometimes my daughter is making noise and I say, what are you doing? Like just this much. What are you doing? Like immediately my daughter, no matter how strong she shows, she looks at me and she just does this. She's not putting on an act. She's not manipulating her father. She's hurt. And the second I see that, now, I'm telling you, the second I see that, I'm I I might be evil or I might be a bad person or I might be cold-hearted or money-minded or you guys say anti-Hindu, anti-Muslim, anti-whatever. I give a flying fuck, yeah. I don't care what you think, what you say, whether you're good or whether you're bad, whether you praise me or you. It doesn't feed me, man. It doesn't. My bank account, no? My bank account. If you say Loy is amazing, Loy is like my father figure, Loy is like God. My bank balance, no? This much is this much only. Loy, you're the most handsome guy. Loy, you are amazing. It remains same. Loy, you are the best in the world. Same. Now let's say the opposite. Loy, you are anti-Hindu, anti-Muslim, anti. Bank balance is the same. Law, you are ugly. Law, you're racist. Law, you should have died when you were born. Same. My bank balance is the same. Now, you know why money is important? Should I educate you? To eat food, you need money. To buy even medicines, you need money. AC, light, internet, you need money. Yeah, money is not everything. Correct? Money is not everything, but money takes care of a lot of things. You know why my daughter and my wife can relaxingly, no stress, go enjoy. You know why? They can enjoy because I have the money I earn. Others, they would not have been able. This is not a video about Palestine or Palestinians or politics. This is more of a video which was, obviously, which got, I don't know if inspired is the right word, but was because this man wrote to me about his child who died and how he's fighting to make a comeback. The minute I visualized his own child in his arms, and then the child is no more. Oof, I don't know what came over me. Yeah. And that made me realize, that made me think, why do you and I exist? Why do you and I work? Yeah, for money, yeah. But money for what? Okay, for food. Okay, food for what? To live. Live for what? And then it comes down as you go, they say no deeper down the rabbit hole. You keep digging and digging and digging and finally you ask yourself, what's the point? What's the purpose? What's the point of all this here? What's the point of life? Like, I don't want to get into this new age spiritual bullshit like, oh, what's the purpose of life? And but when you have a life changing moment where you lose someone you love, someone that means the world to you, or you lose something that matters to you more than life and death. It can be maybe your arms, your legs. There are people, there's that video which I had shared with the. I'll tell you. I'll give you the name. Uh, uh, a very powerful story. Just give me a second, man. Um, I'll give you the exact one. His name is. Yeah, I want to make sure that I give you the right one. Um, this guy, he lost his. Yes, his name Alex Lewis, I think. Google search. Google search this. Man loses arms and legs. Okay, man loses arms and legs, both arms and legs, because of getting a cold. He just got a cold. His name is Alex Lewis, Alexlewis. He had very handsome looking guy. The channel name is Absolute Documentaries. Absolute Documentaries. But be warned, it's very, very disturbing. This, if you watch this, it's a 1 hour long, I think 1 hour long documentary. He just got a cold And something happened whereby it's 47 minutes. He got a cold, and because of which his body went into a shock. He got some septicemia and toxic shock syndrome. He had only 3% chance to live. And this handsome guy, really, with good health, everything, he lost his arms, he lost his legs, his face, his nose, everything got eaten up. And he just imagine having no arms, no legs, just waking up and your arms, no legs, and your mouth. And he had to give himself a reason to live. And he's married with children. Just imagine how his life must have changed, what his priorities were: make money, be successful, be a CEO of a company, be a millionaire. But one day when you wake up and you don't have arms, you don't have legs, you don't even have a mouth because that, you know, it's rotting. What do you think would have been important to you? Have money, 1 million in the bank, become the richest guy, your Lamborghini, your beautiful girls, hot girls? I'm look, I'm not trying to throw cold water on your passion. I'm not saying, okay, give up everything and become a sannyasi or a monk. No, we are normal people. We have our urges. We have our um, goals. We have our dreams. And just because somebody lost their arms and legs and went through a tragedy doesn't mean that we also have to stop that. I don't expect you, but my my main question to you is, what is important to you? I'm pretty sure majority would say career, money. Now, because I said this, you'll say health, you'll say loved ones. But I can assure you this much, that all these answers you're giving me now, they're just shallow. Shallow in the sense, just off your head. It's not something deep down. It's not something that is your core. And that only happens when you reach a stage in your life where you're ready to die. I'm serious, huh? Where you're ready. If you're ready to die now, I'm not saying, oh, suicidal tendencies. No. The day you reach a point in your life where if you were going to die now, you'd say that I've I've lived a meaningful life. I did everything that I wanted to. I'm ready to die. But do you know why? What is the only thing holding me back? I'm a guy who actually wanted death to come. I was looking forward to die. Not that I was going to, do something drastic, graphic. But today, you know what is the only reason to live? I'm being honest. It's not my brand. It's not like, what do you think? When I die, I'm going to take this iMac and my gaming devices, my gadgets and money to my grave. Oh, here, let me go to heaven with all the money. No. Once you close your eyes, you're dead. It's like you're permanent sleeping. You know when you go to sleep now, you just switch off and you don't even remember. It's only when you wake up, you're like, oh, I went to sleep, yeah. So just imagine you go to sleep and you never wake up. That is what death is like. People talk heaven, hell, and all that bullshit. After we're dead, all this we can't take now. So that doesn't mean you don't work towards it. Yes, you have to. But my only reason why I would want to live, heart of hearts, is because I think to myself, if I were to die today, who's going to be there for my wife here? Who's going to be there for that baby of mine? You think anyone cares? Given how evil and cruel the world is, I sometimes think, what if there's someone who wants to hurt my baby? Maybe a teacher, maybe a lady, maybe a man, maybe a sexual pervert, a pedophile he is, you know, or maybe in her school, girls of her age will bully her, or boys of her age will bully her. Who will she go to if I'm not there? Who will she call papa or father? What if she go? What if my wife finds another man, example, and she thinks of him as this is my papa, but he doesn't love and take care of her like the way I did? What if he is, one of those sinister, evil guys who looks at children in a bad way? Happened to me, no? My stepfather was one of the most evil people. My uncle, sexually molested and raped me. You think I don't think about my child? And then I think about, obviously, my wife. She can't earn big money. Who will earn for her? Who will look after her? Who will feed her? Yeah, she'll go back to her mom's village. My closest friend, those days, he gave me a beautiful statement. He said, life is a phase. Life is a phase. When you're young, you give importance to certain things, money, girls, this, that. Then when you're in, say, 20s, then 30s, oh, big money, career and all. 40s, okay, retirement. I'm going to keep money to enjoy plus retirement. Then when you go to your 50s, oh, now I need to make money and save for my retirement. 60s, oh, sheesh, I better earn maximum now, take care of my health. My health, otherwise, I'll be hospital. Then 70s, and then you can't work anymore. And that is only if you're alive. If in between an incident takes place and it's time for you to die. How many bodybuilders have died due to heart attack? How many people have met with accidents? They never, the Air India plane crash. We don't know when it's our time, when it's our number, man. In fact, you who's watching my video, do you know which is your last day? Do you know the day you're going to die? Are you sure that, are you sure 100% that nothing is going to happen to you beforehand? You think death will inform you in advance? Listen, you're going to die after 17 years. Like this, no? This one click, something can happen. Every time my wife and my kid go out, oh, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm not paranoid, but it's always there. Sheesh, are they safe? When I drive, I've seen accidents. And Thailand is some of the most dangerous roads in the world, man. I don't want it to be depressing. I don't want to give you a depressing talk, but I just want to tell you that we have this one life, man. We don't know when it's our last minute. And sometimes, we think we know what we want: money, success, girls, fame. Then something happens in our life which changes the whole bloody perspective. It's the only saving grace is, yes, it happens. There's a 1% chance, 1%. It might happen to you, 1%. So still there is no. For me, what rattled off my head today was that letter. I honestly didn't think I would be emotional, but man, after reading it, oh, made me crazy. Anyway, this is what today's video is all about. I didn't think I would say this. I thought I'd give you some extra points. I don't know if this helped you in any way. As usual, my only request to you is, if it did help you or it did make you think, then comment down below and let me know. I always read your comments because that's the only way you speak to me. I can only say maybe I apologize that I didn't give you these points, but I go I, I go with the heart, man. I go with the flow. That's all I want to say. I'll just conclude by giving you this one line. In your quest to earn money, in your quest to earn money and things that money can buy, don't lose out on the things that money cannot buy. Think about what I said. All right, Ella, you guys take care. Comment below. Let me know if you felt this added any value or share your thoughts. Please read them. Guys, take care. Me signing off. Yep.